Hello, guys. Good morning. Well, it's morning for me. I don't know when I'm uploading this, so I hope you're all doing wonderful. I'm happy to be here, and I have a journaling for you. How exciting, isn't it? So, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do voiceover during this whole video, or if I'm just gonna come in and talk to you guys or something. But I thought it would be a really nice chit chat, and I am so happy to do this because I've been meaning to do like a voiceover for a while, but I've been meaning to also do a journaling video also for a while. So I'm very excited that we are here and that you guys are here too. Okay, let me first check that everything is fine here and that we can continue. Okay. So, did you guys notice all the washi tapes I have in hand? These are actually all the washi tapes I took with me to Puerto Rico. Obviously, as you can see, all this journaling was done right when I got back here. I only did like 3 days of journaling in this Hobonichi over there, and then everything else was just, everything else was mostly. I'm sorry. I'm kind of hungry right now, and I just noticed that I should have done any breakfast or some breakfast, but I was dealing with getting this video ready so I could do the voiceover. So I don't know why I'm saying that. Never mind. But no, I end up doing a lot of writing in my Hobonichi weeks. In that one, I do writing about almost every day. There have been days that I have forgotten to like write on it, or I just like decide that I don't want to write anything right now because I feel lazy or not motivated enough. But I did most of my writing in my Hobonichi weeks while I was in this trip. But I took a lot of my washi tapes with me, and I am so happy that I did because they are so much fun. I got new washi tapes from No White Space. I think so. I'm sorry. I clapped in front of the microphone. I don't know if that was too loud. But yeah, I bought some washi tape from No White Space, and they're so cute. They're Disney related, and I love it, love it, love it. And here I am putting everything and decorating everything and organizing everything. Ooh, we got some birds on top of the van. Yeah, I'm actually underneath my fan so I can hear everything. But my mom, that's my mom right there. She's so cute. I took a picture of her just waving that thing around because that is her. That day was her 2 year in the company that she's at. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's called Farmasi, and it's a company that basically carries about almost any product, and I mean almost. I'm not saying any product or every product, but they carry a lot of product for like even like healthcare, not healthcare. Well, they do have some coffee stuff and things. So yeah, let's say some healthcare, related in some ways. But a lot of like body care, and makeup and skincare, and they also have this coffee that my dad really likes. I haven't really tried the coffee yet. I'm actually in the company, but I really haven't done much, so I'm actually working with that this weekend. Work with that this weekend. But it was fun, and it was the 2 years of her being in the company, and she's been doing great in the company. And oh my gosh, guys, my mom has been in many companies before, where it's about recruiting other people as well underneath her and all that, and selling products and all that. And this is like one of the first company that I have ever seen her very, very motivated, and she's been like working so good at it. And my mom is so good at selling product, at talking with people, at anything. I'm like, Mom, I can't. I wish I could be like you, but at the same time, she works so hard that I don't know if I wish to be like that all the time. But we went to my grandma's house that day, and we spent time with my grandma. And most of the time I spend just taking pictures of my mom for her to post later on social media. But it was really fun. I got to see my grandma, and I don't know if you guys saw that picture, but my boyfriend was sleeping in that couch. It's funny because you're not part of the family if you have never fell asleep in that couch. Like, every person that we know always come to my grandma's house and they fall asleep in that couch. So we were happy. I was really happy to see that. I was like, oh, that's good to know. It's good to know that you will fit in real good in here. But it's been fun. It was fun that day. I didn't spend much time with my grandma, since I did help my mom a lot taking these pictures and for her social media. But I did talk with my grandma for a little bit, and we went upstairs, looked around. It was so hot that day, so but it was really, really nice. I didn't put a lot of pictures or information, just because this is an A6 daily, and it's very small. I kind of like having multiple spreads, and I'm thinking about doing a passport insert and putting everything else there, and just make a whole insert just for Puerto Rico, because that's a thing for me, and I didn't do it in this trip, and I kind of feel like I want to do that. On this day, we spend most of the day with my mom, dad, and my brother. We just watched a movie in their bedroom, but before that, we were all hanging out in the living room playing the hangman or whatever it is. So they will have to guess a word or a letter, and if they guess it wrong, then you start building up the body and putting up the body and all that. Most of it we did it in English for my boyfriend to understand, but at the same time, my dad was like, no, let's do it difficult. I don't want nothing easy. So it was really fun to just play the game with them. We played for the longest time. I'm like, I could have just kept going, but I don't know if you guys were like bored or anything. They're like, no, we're enjoying ourselves. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good to know. So, and my brother down there and like on the floor, and he's not a drinker, but we had some beers, and he was like, he took the beer, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a picture of you here on the floor drunk. And so obviously he just went along, and I took a bunch of pictures of him just on the floor. It was fun. I had fun with them. And before that, in the afternoon, my parents went out, got us some food, and we chilled downstairs before we went outside and hang out with the family. My dad was working in the car, so it was a very nice day. I think I really enjoyed it. We are not like people that go out all the time. We actually enjoy more time inside the house than outside. So that day was nice. We were just very relaxing and hanging out with the family. I don't know. I felt good about it. So, and on this day, this was a crazy day for us. We made some plans to go see one of my closest friends that I haven't seen her in years. It's been like 3 to 4 years that I have seen her, I think, at least 3. And we made some arrangement to hang out with her and chill and go to the beach. But that day was like so it was something else. We were on our way to a mall or to pick up a friend. No, we were on our way to pick up my friend. She had a friend and she went to pick her up. That's what I meant. And on our way there, we got into an accident. The car in the front just stopped out of like very quickly. We did not have time to stop. And well, we did have time. That's a lie. We had time to stop. The problem was that the two cars behind us had no time to stop, or they were not paying attention. And one of them hit my friend, and then the one behind that car hit the other car that hit my friend. And it was like an incident involving 3 cars, one after another, and it was so crazy. My boyfriend and I were just like so worried. We looked around and we're like, oh my God, are you okay? Is everybody okay? Is the car okay? Is the people outside okay? And my friend just got out of the vehicle without shoes and went and checked out on the other people behind her and being like, are you guys okay? Do you need any help? Do you want me to call 911? And all of them talked with her, and they just end up to a solution that they were not going to go through anything or like calling the cops or anything, because they're like, well, we did hit you, we're not gonna really get anything, and blah blah blah. And I was like, are you kidding me? And like, yeah, we just like all left because it makes no sense to call the police for fixing something that we're not gonna get basically nothing, so we're just gonna waste our time here. And I was like, okay, if that's what you 3 came to the conclusion. And she offered to take there was a lady in the accident, she offered to take her to the hospital, but she said she was fine and she was okay, so she didn't need any medical help. So that was like super scary. I got a huge headache after that. My boyfriend got a huge headache after that. Like, we banged our head like it was like something out of a movie. Thank God everything was well. Oh my gosh, everything was well. My friend was well. The car didn't took mostly any damage, which to our surprise, that was like impressive. And we never hit the car in front of us, which also was impressive. So we were very lucky that day. And after the whole day that we went through, I honestly didn't want it to be out anymore. So I tried my best to put a good face for my friend, to hang out with her. Thankfully, my mom called to help her out with some stuff. And so I was like, okay, good, because we actually would like to go back home. We're not feeling very well. So I talked to my friend and we hang out with her for a little bit more before she took us back home. I know it was very far from our house, and she was super nice. She was like, don't worry, I got you. I'll take you home, whatever you want, Karen. And I was like, you're awesome. Like, thank you so much. I am so sorry I have to leave you. And we didn't hang out that much today. I am so sorry. But you know, I gotta leave. I got to. And we got home and we chill, and then we end up getting very hungry because we didn't eat anything out. So we went out and got Burger Kings, which was a good option. We enjoyed our meal all the way. Thank you, God. It was a crazy day, but at the end of the night, it was not bad. We were able to chill and relax and eat, which is all I ever want from a very perfect day. So the next day, it was a very, very nice day. I only put a bunch of like pictures here. I didn't really write much in it, and I didn't do much of it, to be honest. My parents took us out. Yay! We went to San Juan. We were not gonna go to San Juan, but because I felt that my parents wanted to go out, we decided to talk to them and see, do you guys want to go to San Juan? We can go to San Juan. We can do this if you guys want to. My boyfriend and I are very homebodies, and we don't want to go out. My boyfriend have never been to Puerto Rico, but it's not like he wants to go out and discover the whole place, because the whole purpose of us going to Puerto Rico was for me to see my family, see my grandma, spend time with her at the house, clean my room because my room was super messy. The house it was like, it needed to be clean. And on top of that, my parents started thinking about leaving soon. So, or they're thinking about leaving this house soon. And so I needed to clean all my stuff up so that all they gotta do is, like, if I have very heavy stuff, they can just throw that out because I won't need them. So I make sure that I clean up everywhere and almost everything. And I told them anything else that I haven't really, like, taken with me, you can throw it away. So it was a day, but today, I don't know why I was talking about that, but today was a very nice day because my parents took us out to San Juan, and we basically didn't go out the car. We just, look around, like sightseeing. Is that a thing? Is that how you call it? I don't know. But it was so nice, and my parents make jokes, my dad make jokes. We did stop in a place that say Borinquen, and so my boyfriend on one side, and me on the other side, just pushing the words together. My mom got a picture of us doing that. We passed through the Morro. Oh, my mom took a picture with my boyfriend, so I also put that inside of the Borinquen, whole thing. It was nice, and we had such a great meal. My parents took us to a platanal. I forgot if that was the right, but you guys are probably gonna see it pretty soon because it's gonna be there. And it was a great food. I've been meaning to eat. What is it? Bistec empanado. Oh my god. Bistec is what is it called? I forgot the word. But whatever, they fry it and just have this really delicious, I forgot. It's I don't know. Whatever they roll this meat on is so delicious when it's fried. It's so good. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, and I miss it every single day. And I was happy that. Here it is. I forgot here. Platanal. And it was amazing. I really like my food. I like my time. My parents were awesome. The service was nice. It was very loud. They were doing some constructions there, but it was a nice thing. I am so sorry if you can hear a lot of noise in the background. That's my fan. I just need a fan while I'm doing this video. So I was hoping that it would be less loud. Okay, I turned off the fan. Hopefully we'll see how this is gonna go because I'm getting already hot. It's only been less than a minute. So yeah, it was fun. My parents were amazing, and after that we actually ended up going to the beach, but it started raining. My boyfriend got hurt because there's a deep area right at the beginning of the beach, in between the sand and the water, and it started to get very windy and a lot of waves. And so we started walking to an area, and he wanted to get in there. I was so afraid. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I love nature. Nature is beautiful. It's amazing. I am super, I love nature. I love watching it. I love just sitting in the beach and just looking at the beach, the sound of the beach, birds, everything. That's my jam. I'm not a big fan of getting inside the beach, and beach really scares me so much because there's no way for you to hang on to yourself on anything. It's not like a pool that is more manageable. A beach is very unpredictable. You really don't know what is in there. You really don't know what you're getting yourself to, and it's very scary. And I almost had an accident years ago where I couldn't breathe underwater, and I got dragged by waves, and then there was people around me, and they were also on top of me underneath the water. I couldn't get out, and so it was very scary, and I don't want to ever feel like that. And so one thing that really scares me is people drowning in the beach. And so having my boyfriend, the wave being really bad, it's raining, I just got so scared. So he got himself hurt, and I was so happy about that, because that means he don't want to get into that area anymore. I was like, please be careful, please be careful, please be careful. And I guess that I either scare him or him getting hurt and me saying that, he was like, okay, well, then I'm not gonna get in because she's telling me this, and now I got, So what I was hoping for, it maybe happen like that. By the way, this goodbye and cleaning day, this is my last day that I was with my grandma's house, at my grandma's house. So I was saying my last goodbye, hanging out with her. It was very fun. I enjoyed my time, and that was the day that we went to get the room clean and take everything out. So it was a cleaning day, and on the side there is a iguana. My boyfriend was taking pictures of it. He was like, "Oh, looks like a dragon." So he really liked those. And down there, my boyfriend was he felt, well, he wasn't asleep. He was really relaxed. We had a tiring day, having to move everything, having to throw away stuff. It was really hot, and we were very tired of all the dust and stuff that we had on us. So we took a shower, and then after that we just relaxed for a little bit, and then later on we went to get something to eat. After we had a very long day, we went out to get, I think it was Burger King again. Was it Burger King, or was it, no, I think we had Chinese food. I think so. Yeah, we had Chinese food no, I thought Chinese food was the next day. Can't remember now, but it was really good food. We hang out, and he just he liked that chair. He was rocking himself in that chair. I was like, you look like an old man, or you look like an old person, not an old man, an old person. When they get those chairs, they don't want to move, and they just keep rocking themselves back and forward, that's what you look like now. But it was cute. He was so funny. So I took a picture of him. And then on this one, we just went out to Econo, which is basically like a grocery store. And we got a bunch of stuff to take with us to Massachusetts, and things to eat during the plane, or just like little stuff that I haven't really had in a while, and I can get it very easily in Puerto Rico. Like the Hanuta is very easy to get. Mon Cherie is the best chocolate ever, guys. If you ever need to get chocolate to your girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, sister, brother, dad, grandma, grandpa, whatever it is, Mon Cherie are the best chocolate. The only bad thing is that you probably can only find it in Hispanic areas, or mostly just in Puerto Rico, that I have ever found it very easily, because I have gone to many Latino places and I have not found anything. So I can only find this either online, a website that I found that is a Puerto Rican website, or I buy it in Puerto Rico. But it's really delicious. So we went around and got some stuff, and it was nice. But this was our last full day in Puerto Rico, the 1st of June. And so after we woke up early, we put all of our clothes in our luggage. We managed to organize everything as fast as we could, so we can enjoy most of our day. And then we went out. We did the Econo stuff. Then we stopped to get some breakfast at a panaderia that is closer to our house. And so then we just went back to the house. We relaxed and chilled there for a couple hours. And we really didn't want to do much that day. It was the last day. I was very sad, emotional, leaving my family. So being out and hanging out, it just didn't make me feel so good. So we just stayed at the house for a while. Actually, basically the whole day. After that, we went to a Chinese restaurant that has a very good Chinese food, and we were very happy with the food. We enjoyed ourselves. It was a very expensive meal, but it was our last meal, so I didn't complain. My boyfriend didn't complain. We were really happy that we've been having so much fun in Puerto Rico. So we stay at home all day. We went back home. We ate and we chill as much as we could. Enjoy our last day and not be like sad that we're going back. Because I get very sad and emotional. So my parents were working that day, so that made me feel better because I didn't want to stay inside the house if they were not working. They probably wanted to go out, but because they were working, we didn't make any plans. So it was fine with me. I already went to see my grandma a couple times or 2 times, and I hang out with my brother a couple times too, and so it was fun. It was fun. It was nice. I didn't had a last goodbye with my brother. I think I hate goodbyes. That's the one thing I don't like. I cry a lot. I get so sentimental. I feel horrible. It's just like I don't really like goodbyes at all. I feel very sad for those. But yeah, we got back on the 2nd of June. It's been 10 days since we got back, and I am not completely happy, but it's okay. So we did this whole trip with Spirit, and oh my gosh, guys, we were at the airport. We were at the airplane. We just got there. We sat down, and not even more than 10 seconds, there's this flight attendant that tells a customer and says, "Can you please put your headphones on? Nobody wants to listen to your conversation." I was like, I look at my boyfriend. We looked at each other. We were like, what? Did she really said that? And she's like, ma'am, can you please put some headphones? Please. Yeah, because nobody really wants to listen to your conversation, okay? Just put just some headphones on. And I was like, oh my God, the fact that she keeps saying the same thing, not once or twice, but 3 times, I was like, oh my God, this lady, oh my God. I took out my phone because she seems like that type of person that she don't care about customers. She just care about them getting there and leaving the airplane. So I was like, I want to watch out because I don't really want to get in any trouble or have any conversation with this lady, because our backpack were also super full, so we really didn't want to get ourselves in any trouble. So I put my camera on just to be sure that she's not gonna comment on any of us and not say something rude, because she was already rude to a person that I don't even know. Maybe that person, yes, have her phone and speaker and everybody's listening to their conversation. And yes, I just dislike that sometimes about people. You're private, but keep your stuff private. I believe in that. But the way that she said it was so rude and horrible that I just didn't like. I didn't like that. So nothing ever happened. But the flight attendant was super rude, and not just her, but other people, other flight attendants in that whole plane was super rude too. And I couldn't believe they started charging you for peanuts and water and drinks. I think so. That's what my boyfriend, I think he told me. And I couldn't believe that. I was like, what? They charging us for that? Like, oh my God. They used to even give you like free cookies, like really good cookies with even free Pepsi. Where's that? What happened to that? So Spirit, not the best, but thank God we got home safe. And thank you for Corey's dad. He was super awesome. He picks up. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. He picks us up at the airport, and he was super nice. He always is super nice and super thoughtful. And we asked him if we could go to McDonald's and to get something to eat, because we haven't had any breakfast or lunch. So we were happy to have some McDonald's. It's kind of like a routine. Every time we come back, he always take us to McDonald's. So yeah, it's fun. And then we just went back and chilled that whole day. we didn't do much, but having to say goodbye to my parents and not being able to see them or be right next to them or just like hanging out with them, just being there, it's just so sad, and I can't really go see my grandma whenever I want or go see my dad whenever I want. I just like, it's sad. And I don't know, it was, my dad stay in the car, one because I guess they can't find a parking space for him to park and come in, and two because I think my dad really also don't like goodbyes, and I feel that it will get him more chance to cry, and I don't think he wants to do that in front of anyone. So I get that. So but it was a nice trip. It was a very nice trip. I enjoyed myself, even so we didn't go out that much. It was actually our preference to not go out that much and mostly enjoy our time there because we so needed a time to unwind, relax, and forget for a while. So I'm here writing everything down, and I decided I wanted to add more stuff or write something else to this. So I cut a little paper, and then I put some washi tape from the washi tape that I have from Creativity and Ink. It's a Disney Sakura Cherry Blossom washi tape, a Mickey Mouse cherry blossom tape, washi tape. So it was very cute. So I put that in there. So when you flip it down, it's more writing, but when you put it up, it's just like a little decoration. So it looks very cute. I kind of like that. And basically all I did was write in here, guys. I wasn't gonna do this in camera because I sometimes don't tend to write. I don't know, like I can't seem to remember anything that I want to write, and then when I start writing I make mistakes, and so I get very nervous writing in camera. I also get a lot of hand pain, and I have to stop. As you guys see, I take a break and I go back at it. It's just like my hand hurts so much, so that's why I wasn't really thinking about writing any of this in camera. But to my surprise, I had the motivation enough to do it. Actually, at this point, I thought I was done with the video, so I left the video on while I write. So this wasn't gonna be a part of the whole video. But I decided that since I did record it, why not have it there? So, yeah. But it was a nice trip, and we have fun. And I honestly am so happy. I'm very happy with how everything went. And we are planning to making our next trip. Or at least I would love to go to, we would like to go on a cruise. And we talked with my boyfriend's brother and everything, and he is kind of like in for a cruise. I was like, yes, let's go on a cruise. That's like my favorite vacation ever. So we're hoping that happens pretty soon. So I will keep you guys updated. Guys, I've been talking this whole video. I'm so happy you are here. You listened to my voice. I really didn't thought I was gonna be able to talk all this much, but I am very talkative, so it's understandable that I could even talk a whole hour of a voiceover and not even notice. But this was fun. I wasn't really sure if I was gonna be very creative on camera, but to my surprise, I did pretty good. So I'm happy that I was able to share this with you guys, and you guys were here, and you guys being here is amazing. I am super blessed and happy of you being here with me. Your support means a lot. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, and if you're not subscribed, go and subscribe right now. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you should at the journaling type. So yeah, I will see you all on my next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you all later, okay? God bless you all. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.